Good morning, good evening, and good afternoon, guys, depending on where in the world you are. I am super excited, as you can see, because my money has now been released from Bybit after almost a year of being frozen, over a year actually. And it all happened because of you guys. You reached out to them on social media many times that they were like, whoa, let's jump in and solve this problem. You did the same with Binance also. I got refunded from Binance. I'll share the plan of what we will do with these funds, but for now, some of you have been asking a lot of questions regarding the Bybit story, so I want to cover it here and also use this moment for educational purposes. I love to educate about crypto. If you don't have any context, basically, as the best trader in the world, I saw an opportunity in the market, so I decided to create a new account and I deposited a lot of money on Bybit. I created a new account. At the time, Bybit did not require you to have KYC your account, to submit documents, and it was easy. You set up an account and you start using it quick. It was 2 minutes thing. So I did that and everything was fine. I took a trade on a coin called Rune or Thorchain. I went into the position and it was a long-term trade for me. And you wonder how I knew about this trade. I used an indicator called nitrous pool. It's an incredible signal, which I'll also refer to that link to the nitrous pool in the description below. So it indicated a signal saying that, hey, this coin on the long-term chart on a weekly looks that it's ripe. It's a good time to buy. So I went in. And since then, I forgot about it. I was like, okay, I'll wait for the next signal to tell me if it's time to sell, but I was prepared to stay in position for a long time. So I just set it and forget it. Some trades, you have to set them up like that. Now, moving forward, I saw that, okay, my take profit level, the first one hit. I was supposed to get in and sell a little bit. And I realized that I couldn't trade on the platform. Why? Bybit's protocol had changed. No longer you are allowed to trade on your account without any KYC. Now, mind you, I already have another account that's KYC. And Bybit does not allow you to have two different accounts unless it's a sub account. And then these were completely two different accounts. So, and this one wasn't KYC, right? So when I reached out to the support, they're like, okay, so how do we know that you're actually the rightful owner of this account? And they told me that they introduced a new feature where I can just transfer the KYC on this account to the KYC account so that they get combined as one. I tried that, it didn't work for me because the AI system apparently detected something that was suspicious on my account. So I'm like, suspicious? Is it because I'm making profit or what? So they asked me for documents to prove that this account was mine too. I provided them with all the requirements they needed. And the problem still didn't get solved because there was one requirement that they needed. And that was to prove by logging into my account and the account that I used to fund the Bybit account. They were like, okay, which account did you use? A Binance account, OKX account to transfer money from those into Bybit. We want to see that you also own that source account. So mind you, this was 600 days ago that I did this. I cannot remember. A crypto wallet is disposable. I create a new wallet today, I forget about it, tomorrow I create a new one, right? So that's just how it works. And I told them I cannot do that. So right before that, I had involved my BD, my business developer at Bybit, who interacts with me directly. If you are either a VIP trader who have reached millions of dollars in volume at Bybit, you get a personal BD that you work with or an account manager you work with. Or if you're their partner as an influencer, you also get a BD. So I qualify for both. Then I have someone that I talk to and she's incredible. She helps me with a lot of things, even with my friends like you guys are having an issue with Bybit, my subscribers or my people in Crypto University, I can reach out and she can help to escalate the issue. And she did an incredible job of escalating this issue into Bybit. However, the support team still did not solve it. I think we reached at a point where we hit a wall where I'm saying one thing, they just repeating the script. In their book, they say that, risk management at Bybit, right? It says that, okay, if there's a suspicious activity, you need to do KYC plus also source of funds confirmation. And this is where the problem was. However, I kept explaining to them that I don't even remember how I funded this account. I make thousands of transactions per day. How can I know in crypto? And they just kept on hitting me with botted message of repeating the same thing. And that's where it reached to a point of like, okay, I'm not being heard anymore. This needs to be escalated. So I emailed them before I even made the video, say, hey guys, I'm giving you now 24 hours to resolve this. And this was right after I did blasted Binance also for the same level of incompetence with customer support. And they didn't respond. Then when I went to social media and then my BD saw it, she was like, oh, why didn't you tell me before? I'm like, look, I reached out to you and you did help, you did your best. But at this point, it was in the hands of customer support and risk management who did not want to be helpful. But after I looked into it, I understand Bybit's position. They're not the bad guys, really. I didn't lose my money, but it was an inconvenience that I couldn't close the trade. What if the coin was going down instead of up? It means I could have lost money. So they were doing this to protect me from someone who might just wake up and say, oh, this is my account, give it to me, obviously, right? So I do commend Bybit for sticking to their guns and making sure that the funds of the users are protected. I mean, that's a good job, but it still has to be within reason. I think users needs to be heard. You shouldn't be asking for things that don't even make sense, especially after I told you several times that I cannot provide you with this information. Ask me for something that I can give you, but not repeating the same jargon again and again. That doesn't work. So that's where the problem was. But they jumped in, and within 12 hours, I had a correspondence with them, and boom, the problem was solved. So this is a good example of how powerful social media is. However, it is important that if you have a problem with it, with support, for every company you're dealing with, taking them to social media gets them to act fast, because they don't want to have other people thinking that that's what they do, because it can be a deterrent to other users. And I'm not discouraging Bybit at all. I use it every day. A few days ago on this channel, I opened like a $60,000 position on Ethereum or something, even more. So, $100,000 actually. It was 5x, I think $20,000, 5x long Ethereum. So I'm not saying that everybody should just chill and Bybit is bad. No, I like Bybit. Link is in the description if you want to create an account. I still use it every day. But just because Bybit is my partner does not mean that I should be a liar or a coward and not show both sides of the story, right? And I think this is actually is good, I think, for the entire space, or even Bybit itself, to be like the transparency and the partnership that we have as Bybit partners, that you should be able, if something is wrong, you should be able to call them out. It's not the kind of thing, or at least for me, I cannot have a partner that I can't criticize at all. So if this is the case that had to be brought out, that's why I brought it out to you guys to see it for yourself, the experience that I had to go through, but it has been resolved. So thank you. Now, for the funds that I made on this trade, but also on the funds that I made on Binance account, we're going to create a portfolio for this channel where we're going to invest to 10x this account, and you can follow what I will be doing if you want to. The next video is going to be about that, so be on the lookout. Subscribe to this channel, click on the notifications button to make sure whenever I post or I go live, you will be able to, you will get notified, and you will be part of this journey together, growing a small account to big amounts. I will be investing in AI and GameFi. And the coins that I will be investing, I will basically live stream the whole thing, the process, so that you guys can learn. And lastly, my bootcamp is live, and also I've created a free course for those of you guys who want to get started with cryptocurrency trading. Link is in the description below. Take advantage of it. For those of you who are already traders but you're not being that successful at it and you want more help, join my bootcamp. I will trade with you for 1 month straight. And that's going to be the tipping point of your trading life and the game changer. I hope that you join in, and I'll see you in there. Otherwise, thank you guys for the support. I am nothing without you guys, right? You support me, everything, everything I ask you, you jump in and do the right thing. So adios, and I'll see you on the moon as always.